The Middle East has long been a region of turmoil and conflict. For decades, violence has plagued the lives of Israelis and Palestinians alike. However, amidst this chaos, a ray of hope has emerged. On January 15, 2025, a ceasefire agreement was reached between Israel and Hamas. This agreement, brokered after 15 months of intense warfare, offers a glimmer of hope for a brighter future. The ceasefire aims to address the urgent humanitarian crisis in Gaza and pave the way for a more peaceful coexistence. The recent conflict has had devastating consequences for civilians on both sides. The ceasefire offers a much-needed respite from the violence and suffering. It represents a crucial step toward alleviating the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The agreement aims to address the most pressing needs of the Palestinian population, who have endured unimaginable hardships. The ceasefire agreement is a testament to the tireless efforts of regional and international mediators. Egypt, Qatar, the United States and the United Nations played pivotal roles in bringing the two sides together. Their commitment to dialogue and diplomacy has been instrumental in securing this fragile truce. The international community must now work together to ensure that the ceasefire holds and that it translates into meaningful progress toward a lasting peace. The road ahead remains long and arduous. The root causes of the conflict, including political and territorial disputes, remain unresolved. Mutual distrust and animosity run deep. However, the ceasefire provides a window of opportunity. It is a chance to address the humanitarian crisis, rebuild shattered lives, and create a more hopeful future for all. The ceasefire agreement includes key provisions to improve lives affected by the conflict. One significant aspect is the release of hostages. Hamas will free 33 hostages, including women and children. This gesture builds trust and goodwill. Israel will release 1,700 Palestinian detainees. The exchange is a step toward reconciliation. Families will be reunited after long separations. The agreement allows humanitarian aid to Gaza. This addresses the dire humanitarian situation. International organizations can provide essential supplies. Thousands of Palestinians can return to their homes. The area was heavily damaged, forcing many to flee. The return of displaced persons signals a return to normalcy. Despite the ceasefire, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza remains dire. Years of conflict and an economic blockade have taken a heavy toll on the Strip's infrastructure and economy. The ceasefire is just the first step on a long road to recovery. Access to basic necessities such as clean water, electricity, and healthcare remains severely limited in Gaza. Many families struggle to meet their daily needs. The healthcare system is on the brink of collapse, and there is a shortage of essential medicines. The conflict has had a profound psychological impact on the residents of Gaza, particularly children. Trauma, anxiety, and depression are widespread. The ceasefire provides an opportunity to address these invisible wounds and provide mental health support to those who need it. International humanitarian organizations are working tirelessly to provide assistance to the people of Gaza. However, the scale of the crisis is overwhelming. The international community must step up its efforts and provide sustained support to help Gaza recover and rebuild. The ceasefire agreement is a fragile step toward peace, but it is not an end in itself. The underlying political and territorial issues that gave rise to the conflict remain unresolved. Achieving lasting peace will require sustained effort, dialogue, and compromise from all sides. International actors have a crucial role to play in supporting the peace process. The United States, as a key ally of Israel, has a particular responsibility to encourage both sides to engage in meaningful negotiations. The international community must also provide economic assistance to help rebuild Gaza and create opportunities for its people. Ultimately, peace can only be achieved through dialogue and reconciliation. Israelis and Palestinians must find a way to live together in peace and security. This will require addressing the legitimate aspirations of both sides and finding a just and equitable solution to the conflict. The ceasefire agreement is a glimmer of hope in a region that has known too much suffering. It is an opportunity to build a better future for all. The international community must seize this moment and work tirelessly to ensure that this opportunity is not wasted.